In the world of business, knowledge isn't just power, it's your unfair advantage. This is Momentum, your deep dive into the books that shape the world's most successful leaders. Let's begin.
Picture the wine aisle at your local grocery store. Hundreds of glass bottles stacked shoulder to shoulder, staring back at you.
The text on the labels is tiny. The French words are completely unpronounceable. And if you are like most people, you have absolutely no idea what notes of terroir or tannic structure actually means.
So you stand there, paralyzed, before doing what 99% of us do. You grab the $10 bottle with a picture of a brightly colored kangaroo on the label.
You grab it, you buy it, and you just made every other winery's competition completely irrelevant. And if you were trying to grow a business, build a career, or even just get a side project off the ground right now, that kangaroo holds the exact secret to why you are currently exhausted.
Because right now, you are probably fighting a bloody daily war over pennies. You are obsessing over what the other guy is doing, trying to be 1% faster, 1% cheaper, 1% better. It is exhausting. And worse, it is completely unnecessary.
This is the core premise of Blue Ocean Strategy, Expanded Edition, by W. Chan Kim and Renée Mauborgne. It is arguably one of the most influential business frameworks of the century, and it demands that you stop trying to beat your competition. Stop looking at them. Stop trying to outmarket them.
Wait, that sounds backwards. We are taught from day one that business is a sport. You scout the other team, you train harder, you crush them on the field.
I know. Stay with me. The authors argue that most of us are swimming in a red ocean. It is red because the water is literally stained with the blood of sharks fighting over the exact same shrinking pool of fish. You compete on price, you add features nobody wants just to keep up.
The alternative is creating a blue ocean, uncontested, wide open water, a market space where you are the absolute only option. And to show you exactly how to get there, we need to go back to that kangaroo.
Right. The year is 2001. The United States wine industry is the ultimate red ocean. It is insanely crowded. Wineries are spending millions on fancy oak barrels, complex aging processes, and elite marketing campaigns to win over a tiny demographic of wine snobs.
Enter Casella Wines, a small, family-owned Australian company. They want to enter the U.S. market, but if they play the red ocean game, they will get swallowed whole. So they do something unthinkable.
Here is the counterintuitive part. They did not try to make better wine. By the standards of the traditional industry, they actually set out to make worse wine.
Hang on.
You don't build a billion-dollar brand by making a bad product.
You do if you change the definition of the product entirely. Casella realized something brilliant. The vast majority of Americans didn't actually like wine. They found it intimidating. It tasted too complicated. It required a corkscrew and a dictionary. Most people just wanted a fun, easy drink to relax with after work, like a beer or a cocktail. So Casella stopped competing with other wineries. They stopped trying to steal the wine snob. They started competing with Budweiser.
Exactly. And this is the moment you need to pay attention to, because this framework changes everything about how you build your own projects. Human nature says that to be better, you must add. If you want your freelance service to stand out, you add a premium tier. You add faster turnaround times. You add a custom dashboard.
Which is exactly how you end up back in the bloodbath. Kim and Mauborgne call the actual solution value innovation. You don't just add value. You simultaneously drive your own costs down while driving the buyer's value up. And Casella did this using the book's famous 4-action framework: eliminate, reduce, raise, and create.
First, eliminate. What industry standard can you just delete? Casella eliminated the complex terminology. They eliminated the vineyard history on the bottle. They eliminated the aging qualities.
Second, reduce. What can be dropped well below the industry standard? They reduced the wine selection. They didn't offer a massive catalog of blends. They offered two, a red and a white. You don't have to think.
Third, raise. What can be raised well above the industry standard? They raised the drinkability. They made the wine sweeter, fruitier, and incredibly easy to drink without any acquired taste.
And finally, create. What has the industry never offered before? They created approachability. They created a sense of fun. They ditched the elegant chateau artwork and slapped a bright orange and yellow kangaroo on a label and called it Yellowtail.
The result? Yellowtail became the fastest growing wine brand in United States history. They didn't steal customers from other prestigious wineries. They created entirely new customers out of beer and cocktail drinkers. They swam away from the sharks and they found a blue ocean. So let's bring this directly to you. Look at where you are struggling the most right now. Are you an exhausted graphic designer trying to charge $5 less than the thousands of other designers on Upwork? Are you a manager trying to squeeze one more ounce of productivity out of your team using the exact same tired software everyone else in your industry uses? You are in a red ocean. You are bleeding out. The instinct is to add value by doing more. More features, more hours, more credentials. But value innovation says you must eliminate before you can truly create.
Ask yourself today, what unwritten rule in your industry can you completely ignore? What are your competitors spending fortunes on that your actual customers do not care about at all?
Drop the fancy oak barrels. Stop speaking French. Put a kangaroo on the bottle.
That is your blue ocean. And once you clearly see it, the competition doesn't just look beatable, they look entirely irrelevant.
But to actually build your own blue ocean, you can't just nod along to this concept in your car or at the gym. You have to map it out. Open the Momentum app right now. We have an interactive eliminate, reduce, raise, create grid waiting for you in today's deep dive.
It takes 5 minutes to fill out, and I promise you it will radically change how you look at your next big project. And if you want the full, definitive masterclass on this, you need to read the full text of Blue Ocean Strategy, Expanded Edition, by W. Chan Kim and Renée Mauborgne.
Stop fighting over the scraps. Go find clear water.
We will see you tomorrow.